Romania orders 24 German Skyranger 35 air defense systems to counter drones on NATO flank. Romania is moving to field 24 Rheinmetall Skyranger 35 air defense systems on Lynx KF41 tracked vehicles, Rheinmetall announced on June 24, 2026, giving its maneuver forces a mobile shield against drones, loitering munitions, cruise missiles, and low-flying aircraft. The order strengthens Romania's short-range air defense at a time when NATO armies are rebuilding layered protection against mass aerial threats. The systems will be delivered from 2028 to 2030 under a May 29, 2026, contract tied to the EU's SAFE program. By placing more than half of the production value in Romania or with Romanian partners, the deal also supports ammunition resilience and local sustainment for a gun-based air defense fleet designed for high-tempo combat. The technical center of the Romanian order is the 35mm x 228 Oerlikon KDG revolver cannon. Rheinmetall lists the Skyranger 35 with an effective combat range of up to 4,000 meters, a nominal rate of fire of 1,000 rounds per minute, a rapid single-shot mode of 200 rounds per minute, and 252 ready-to-fire rounds in a linkless feed system. The cannon has a reported muzzle velocity of about 1,050 meters per second with a head ammunition and 1,175 meters per second with full-caliber ammunition. These figures define the role of the weapon. It is not an area air defense system, but a short-range engagement system designed to create a dense, precisely timed kill zone in the last few kilometers around troops, radars, command posts, ammunition sites, bridges, or air bases. Ezoic. The main operational value of the 35mm caliber lies in the ahead programmable airburst ammunition. Each round is measured and programmed at the muzzle so that it releases tungsten subprojectiles just ahead of the target rather than relying on a direct hit. Rheinmetall's ammunition data gives the 35mm x 228 a head round a 500G tungsten payload and an effective range of up to 4,500 meters. The PMD-062 air defense variant contains 152 subprojectiles, while the PMD-428 KTF variant is optimized against small, fast, and agile targets such as unmanned aerial systems and low, slow, small air threats with more than 600 subprojectiles. In tactical terms, this means a burst can defeat a quadcopter, a fixed-wing reconnaissance drone, or a one-way attack drone by damaging its airframe, propulsion, sensors, or control surfaces without requiring the gun to place a conventional shell directly into a small moving target. The sensor arrangement is designed for autonomous local engagements, which is important for Romanian units operating near the Danube, the Black Sea coast, and the border area with Ukraine. The Skyranger 35 combines an integrated AESA search radar, a Cuban tracking radar optimized for small targets and all-weather performance, and electro-optical sensors, including infrared and HDTV cameras with laser rangefinders. Rheinmetall's brochure states that the commander console provides the local air picture and connection to a Skyranger control node, while the gunner console manages target engagement and turret status. Both consoles are redundant, allowing operation from a single station if required. A technical limitation should also be noted. Rheinmetall states that air targets are engaged while the vehicle is stopped, while ground targets can be engaged on the move. This limitation does not remove the value of the system, but it clarifies how Romania is likely to use it. A Lynx-mounted Skyranger 35 would normally move with mechanized units, halt in pre-planned positions, connect to a local or higher-level air picture, and provide a mobile point defense bubble during assembly, logistics activity, river crossings, or repositioning. It can also defend fixed infrastructure when required, but its tracked chassis is relevant because Romania is also buying the Lynx KF41 for its mechanized force. Using the same vehicle family for infantry, command, medical, mortar, and air defense variants should simplify driver training, spare parts, recovery, maintenance, and field support compared with a mixed fleet. Ezoic. Romania's requirement has become more concrete since Russia expanded attacks on Ukrainian ports and infrastructure near the Danube. In February 2025, the Romanian parliament adopted legislation allowing the armed forces to neutralize or destroy drones illegally entering national airspace based on the assessed threat to people and property, with destruction described as a last resort and allied systems in Romania permitted to participate under NATO and EU agreements. In May 2026, a Garand 2 drone crashed into a residential building in Galați, injuring 2 people. Romanian authorities had counted 28 drone incursions since 2023, including 15 in 2026, and the military had only about 4 minutes to act during the incident. The Skyranger 35 order should therefore be read as part of a layered response rather than as a standalone procurement. Patriot batteries and F-16 fighters remain necessary for aircraft and higher-end missile threats, while Leopard vehicles can continue to provide an interim gun-based capability until the new systems arrive. The addition of 7 Skynex systems and 2 Millennium guns under the same Rheinmetall package suggests that Bucharest is building several overlapping layers: mobile defense for mechanized units, fixed-site protection for military and infrastructure targets, and maritime air defense for naval use. The practical issue will be integration radars, fire control nodes, rules of engagement, ammunition stocks, trained crews, and legal authority must function together before a 4-minute engagement window closes. For NATO's southeastern flank, the Romanian decision is less about acquiring a new German air defense vehicle than about adapting force protection to the actual pattern of the war next door. The threat is not only a manned aircraft or a ballistic missile, it is also a low-cost drone that crosses a border, appears briefly on radar, and creates a political and military dilemma if interceptors or expensive missiles are the only available response. A 35mm gun firing programmable ammunition gives commanders a cheaper and more proportionate option inside the final engagement layer, but it will not eliminate the need for electronic warfare, passive sensors, dispersed basing, hardened shelters, and clear authorization procedures. The order gives Romania a more credible tactical tool. Its strategic effect will depend on whether it is absorbed into a larger, continuously manned air defense network rather than treated as a procurement endpoint.